what are some of the ways that you, or some of the initiatives around professional learning that you're involved in? What's working really well, and what are some of the things that you're trying to kind of tweak somewhat? I probably have the job. It does seem like a job interview, but you've got the job. Yeah.
I'm thinking about where to start. It's a big, complex place, and there's lots of things going on. I'm fortunate to have an incredible team of heads of learning and teaching, digital library, assessment and reporting, and we've got 10 fantastic professional learning coaches who are doing incredible things on the ground with our staff. So that's probably where I'll start, is sort of reimagining our approach to professional learning. Shifting it from something that middle leaders are responsible for doing with teachers to actually shifting to think about respecting teacher professionalism and agency. And I could go on a tangent here and talk about a book I was involved in editing, which was called Flip the System, very much around teacher professionalism and agency. Did that with Deb Nedlitsky and John Andrews. So it's fairly central to the culture I like to bring to a professional learning, but the importance of empowering teachers.
Yeah.
I'm a passionate believer that when adults are learning effectively in a school, that students are learning better as well. Yeah. I think that the most powerful teaching and learning, most powerful professional learning that takes place in a school is awareness of the teaching and learning practices in the classroom on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Richard Elmore used to say that the power of professional learning dissipates in terms of the distance from the classroom that it occurs, whether that's the person delivering it or where it takes place. I think professional learning is something that happens in a job-embedded way.
Wow.
So we mentioned protocols, but protocols have the ability to get a group together to be able to expose each other's blind spots.
Right.
And I think that's the power of coaching as well, is that we don't know what we don't know, and we need other people to show us and to be able to point to us when we really have blind spots that we can't identify and help us see them. Bob Keegan, one of my professors at Harvard, talks about moving from an informational approach to a transformational approach.
Right. Fascinating.
And he says a lot of, up until the 1980s, the world was relatively straightforward, but it's become so complex since that we've all struggled with the mental capacity to be able to cope with the challenges. And most of up until the 1980s and 90s was about getting more information in the bucket, right? You got more information. It's what schools were designed to do in the last 200 years, put information in the bucket. But he says that's not good enough anymore. We need a transformational approach, which isn't just about putting more information in the bucket. It's actually about changing the shape of the bucket and making it bigger. So enabling people to see the world in different ways. And again, we're coming back to the beginning of our conversation, aren't we? Right? To see things from other perspectives. That empathy is just so important. So professional learning and seeing that in a very different way is a starting point for me.